Facebook, yo, so I can.
A little man from track
so I can
practice.
log on Twitter because this shit make my shit go slow down on both of these lives. But yeah, D, that's what I'm saying. We don't really remember what as far as like the trouble and shit that Deion Sanders was going through on as far as with teams and shit like him, this year, I think 2025, they say he was. Hold up, yeah. They was passing up on. I should have went live on Instagram. Deion Sanders, Deion Sanders is NFL legend. He was a cornerback and a wide receiver for the San Francisco Cowboys and the Falcons. So, in college this year, I think 2025, they say he was. Hold up, yeah. He was the number one quarterback in the world. I mean, Deion Sanders' son was the number one quarterback in the world for 2025, and the NFL teams they was passing up on him. They said that the NFL tried to blackball him. He was the best quarterback, I guess, of 2024, 2025 in the world. But when it came to like the NFL draft, they said he was like the number 30 draft pick. Try to blackball him, right? So keep in mind that I said that his father was an NFL legend, Deion Sanders. He played for the Cowboys, played for the Falcons, and he played for San Francisco, my favorite team. But then he went to them bullshit ass Cowboys. For the most part, he's a San Francisco wide receiver legend. It was Deion and Jerry Rice. If you know, you know. So now, he a Hall of Famer, and his son ended up being a quarterback, one of the top prospects in the world in the college. But he was a number 30 in the draft pick. A lot of teams passed up on him. So the question is that's going around surfacing all on the internet. Why did the NFL try to blackball Deion Sanders' son? I already got the answer to that. I'm trying to wait till a few more people get up in here. Some guys that's been following this situation. But yeah, it was a long week. It was disgusting. Deion, shit, they were starting to feel like nobody even gonna pick him up. To that is Deion Sanders Jr. almost got blackballed from the NFL simply because of his father. So, it's like a lot of times, man, like your father can a child can suffer from the sins of his father. And where they felt like, yeah, he the top quarterback in the world. And yeah, we want him on our team. But we don't wanna, but us recruiting him on our team is like us recruiting his father, because his father's gonna be there every step of the way. So we ain't gonna be able to deal with him. Like we ain't gonna be able to take advantage of him. We ain't gonna be able to fuck him over. We ain't gonna be able to bully him. We ain't gonna be able to do him like we wanna do him, because recruiting him is recruiting Deion Sanders all over again. And Deion Sanders gave us hell. So he suffered for that. He suffered for that. And he ain't get to on it. I think the team that he got drafted on, I don't think he wanted to go to that team. The team that he wanted to go on passed up on him. And kept passing up on him. And it was starting to look like he wasn't about to make it at all. But it has nothing to do with him. All his father. Your father can be the downfall of it was like, it's like, man. Because everybody thought he was going to be like the first one picked. Deion Sanders' son. Or, my question is, was it in some sense like entitlement? Just because you Deion Sanders' son, you feel like you had to be the first round draft pick. The guy that we did pick, the first round draft pick, father wasn't in the NFL. So since your father Deion Sanders, we wrong for not picking you first? Or could he be been, like I said, punished because of his father? I mean, it's simple. It's simple. What you say, D? Hey, D, come over to Facebook, yo, so I can log off Twitter, because this shit making my shit go slow being on both of these lives. But yeah, D, that's what I'm saying. We don't really remember what as far as like the trouble and shit that Deion Sanders was going through on as far as with teams and shit, like him, keeping his foot on their neck. We just was watching the game. We was young, but as we get older, we see that Deion Sanders was that nigga was a motherfucking gangster with the NFL. Like he wasn't playing with him like that. He was able to hop and do. He with his foot what he wanted. I think he did. I can't remember. Was Deion Sanders ever a quarterback? I mean, I can't remember if he ever took, because Deion Sanders was like he was like the NFL Allen Iverson. That boy can play any position he wanted to play. He went from San Francisco. He went from the Falcons to San Francisco, where he was fired at. And then he went to the bullshit ass Cowboys, where he took a turn for the worse at it. Should have stayed with San Francisco. He should have stayed with us. Should have stayed with San Francisco. San Francisco is my favorite team. You know, before we had the Baltimore Ravens, we ain't used to have no team. Anybody know me? But San Fran was my top priority. Banks, yo, he was doing what he wanted when he was in the NFL. He was doing what he could have went to any team he wanted to. He could have woke up today and said, I'm going to San Francisco. Woke up tomorrow, I'm going to the Dolphins. Nobody was passing him up. But he was pressured. So they like, nah, hell no. If we recruit this Deion Sanders Jr. on our team, we got to deal with him all over again. If us putting Deion Sanders Jr. on our team, I'll probably be 12 times, a million times worse than what we went through dealing with his father. So we don't want to have to deal with nobody's fucking father. But then the ones that passed up on him, they're gonna regret it. But my question is it some type of sense of entitlement? Where he feel like he should have been first because who his father is? Or was they trying to duck dealing with his father again? Hey D, come over to Twitter, yo. Get off of Twitter and come over to Facebook. I'm trying to get off of Twitter because it's slowing my shit up.